548 days. I'm here to show since I learn and I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'll speak about rent. And what kind of rent? Of course, majority of people own their property, own their house, own their apartment. People rent their place, rent the apartment, rent the house. Now imagine if you do not pay your rent for a month, for two, what will happen? Of course, you will be kicked out. And yesterday, when I was reading a book, I found a very interesting quote that I really loved. And it said that we, as humans, paying rent will to live on earth as well. But our rent is paid by service to others. So that means if you are adding value to people, that's how you're paying the rent to stay on earth. And if you do not pay your dues, if you do not add value to people, if you do not add service to others, of course you do not pay your rent. And sooner or later you'll be kicked out because there's no purpose for you to be there because you do not pay your dues. And I found it so interesting because I truly believe that the purpose of life is to add value to people, to be in service to other people. Because other sentence that I really love is that when you taste significance, money will never fulfill you. And that's basically exactly saying that when you really want to live a fulfilling life, you need to find a way how to add value to people. Now, of course, we are not able to add value to people exactly the same way because there will be too many people who want to do exactly the same thing. So that means every single person needs to figure out exactly how do you want to add value to people. Because of course we need to add value based on our skills, based on our strengths. Because we are strong in our strengths, that means that we're able to be better than someone else. And if we are better than someone else, that means we're able to be in service to others because we're able to use our strengths to support someone else. Now, I truly believe that every single person is able to do that. I know that majority of people have self-doubts and they feel that they're not enough, but they didn't think about their younger self. So that means imagine that now you are 30 and imagine yourself when you were 20. Do you think that you learned a lot of things in those 10 years from 20 to 30? And you say, yes, I learned a lot of things. And would you consider having a conversation with yourself in the future that you could learn all lessons? Because there's a lot of people are like you were 20 years old, and there's a lot of people like you who are 20 years old now, and they're looking for the same answers that you learned in your 10 years span. So I truly believe that every single person is supposed to be a mentor, a guide, coach, and share their insights on their lifetime. Because every single person is able to add value to some sort of people. Because most people are not able to connect with all the people. And some people say, oh, I don't like this kind of person. Even though that he is a very experienced person, but some people will not like them and they will look for some other person who is totally different person who will be able to add value to those people. So let's get back to the adding value to people and being basically in service to other people and paying the rent to stay on earth. So what do you think? Do you take care of the place more when you rent or when you own? You understand most likely that most people who own the property, they want to invest in and make it better. But I truly believe that if you want to live a joyful life, you need to understand that when you rent, you need to take ownership of the rent and take care of your space so well that you could live a joyful life. Because a lot of times people live in the rent place, apartment, and they rent place the apartment for 5, 10, 15 years, and that apartment looks terrible because they, oh, this is not my apartment, it's not my business to renovate, to improve my apartment, and they live a not joyful life, and they not live a comfortable life. But if you change your mind and say, okay, I rent this place, but I want to live the best life possible, I will invest my time, I invest my money, and invest myself to make this place better that I could live the best life. So that means that I believe in life as well. We need to take ownership of the rent on earth and really make this place and earth much better. Because when every single person takes ownership and really look way how to improve our surroundings, how to improve our place, how to add value to the nature, to other people. I truly believe that life could be much more beautiful. And I truly believe that in the future, people will see how important it is to connect with other people, how important it is to connect with nature, and how important it is to really add value to people. And people will share that the number one value is to really connect with each other and add value to each other as well. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.